Salutations, our friend is back. Let us give these monsters another whack. Welcome back, my YouTube friend. We are continuing our playthrough of Kingdom New Lands. King Alexander continues to bring in the wealth, however tonight a blood moon will rise. And we were devastated last night by a monster attack, and our learned friend chooses to steal the coins. Let us give these peasants their our learned friend continues to steal the coins. It seems that the rich have grown bloated and needy of our wealth. I shall give the coins to those who need them, rather than those who just want them. Those who need coins will have to earn their coin through working for me and improving the kingdom, for tonight will be a hard night and we will need to defend, for a new catapult is needed, for ours came to an end. So let us begin constructing a new one so that we are ready to defend our homeland. This should provide us with much defense. We have many walls now and a new farm. Hopefully this will bring in more money for me, for the kingdom is poor and needs more money. Without money we will be dead, because the mini-malls grow greater in strength. Even on a non-blood moon night they attack once more. They attack harshly with many numbers and many upgrades. We must be vigilant for now, my men, for we are really in a spot of bother, I say. We have our crops growing though, my farmers work hard. Let us hope that they can grow us something nice. For I have been given more coins by my archer, so you know what we shall do? We shall hire a peasant, and what shall we do as peasant? We shall turn him into a builder, for I will need men to repair the defences should something happen, and the catapults must be manned, of course. So now we have a fully equipped base. Let us hope that we can save face. I have some unemployed peasants also wandering around. It is good to have a spare worker every now and then. Even the rabbits are contributing coin so that we may defend our night on what could be a blood moon night. For tonight is the 15th night of our survival. If we hit this, the gods may grant us an achievement to show that we are a superior people. However, it seems a white knight is upon us. A white knight in shining armour would be a pleasant addition to the kingdom. However, we have not seen a knight at all. The only one of noble blood who lives here is the king. But perhaps as we expand, those of noble blood may want to join us as we grow in prestige. However, what we need to do is gain prestige. How does one gain prestige? Maybe through a siege. Or perhaps we shall just try to survive this siege, as many monsters continue to throw themselves at the wall. It's no worry, the catapult will see that they fall. But then the wall has fallen, we must retreat to a lower level of the base and hope for the best. However, there are still many monsters attacking the wall. They wear armour now to prevent their fall. We are in trouble now, my friends, for the walls are getting weaker, and now they are through to the centre of the city. They attack our peasants. They attack them, do they not? They kill without mercy. We are really in a lot of trouble. However, day 16 has emerged, so perhaps we have a chance. But we must be careful. Even though if the gods grant us achievement, we need to be prepared. We may even have to abandon the land. If we are not careful, it could be what is in demand. Let us firstly rebuild the walls and maybe expand further west. Or maybe we should expand further east. King Alexander is an illiterate with his compass. But with a new farm, perhaps we will be allowed to upgrade our simple wooden great hall into something of more splendour. Or perhaps if I provide my learned friend with more money, he will grant us something greater. We do not know, for we are still on the quest of discovery. This kingdom now far outstrips the size of Daventry, so perhaps this is our limit. Perhaps we can only grow so far. Perhaps more fertile lands are needed. If that is the case, we shall have to explore and venture out once more. It seems there is little I can invest in right now as we venture out west. However, the boat is out east. Perhaps we should head there tomorrow, or towards the 20th day of our survival. I do not know, but we must be careful, for the balance between survival and thrival is now becoming one most delicate. I suspected we were thriving. The king thought he had become popular and secure, But it seems now that might not be the case. It is a dangerous game we are playing today. The trader brings us more money though, so perhaps we will be in something good. The king must give more money to his learned friend, for poetry is still not his greatest strength, of course. He shall buy a dictionary one day, perhaps he will, and with that he will become a smarter man with an iron will. But for now, he must rest his weary head, for the sun is setting. Tonight is the night of 16. Could the kingdom of Custard Stain see its third blood moon? A blood moon again would be a horrible sight to see, for the monsters are growing bolder and stronger, and I doubt we could hold out another blood moon. But let us see, as the cursed disk of the night rises, and the lovely disk of the day sets. Let us see what is going to be held for us as it chooses to rise above the mountains. Let us hope we have something which is not pure evil, and something which will provide us something to thrive, so that we can continue to survive. The sun has disappeared, and now we shall see what rises tonight, a blood moon or a nice moon. We are due a blood moon, however, my friends. 'Tis been 5 nights since the previous one. However, I see a light in the distance. A white moon rises tonight, so we will be safe for once more. But then again, the Minimals attack even harder on a white night. It seems now it does not matter what kind of moon rises, but they will attack with a bloodlust anyway. I do not see an attack on the east. Perhaps the Minimals have changed tactics and are attacking on the west. Let us go and have a look. No, an attack on the west has not occurred. Perhaps we have stumbled across a safe night. This could be a good thing, as I will not have to spend all my hard-earned cash on the... Oh no, we are wrong! They attacked the eastern front while my back was turned. Now it looks like we could be in trouble. They're breaking through in greater numbers. We should try indefinitely. These lands are no longer safe, I have decreed. We shall raise the sum of 10 coins, so that we may leave. Though the Minimals try to escape with hammers, it seems that we need to be fighting harder every day. However, the day of 17 has risen, but more of those bastards have escaped. 'Tis such a tragic event that the king must revert to using coarse language, which is something no lord nor lady should ever be hearing. Let us give the trader a coin and the builders a hammer, so that we may continue to repair our bases. Our learned friend also sees the dire cause we are in. He gifts us a coin so that we may survive even better. However, replacing the archers and the walls drains us of money, so now we are stuck in a tragic cycle. Perhaps I made a mistake. Perhaps King Alexander should have left the land earlier. Perhaps now he will face a punishment. Perhaps we should have built the boat on an earlier day. But we did not have a motive to escape. But now we do. We must be prepared, for soon we will need to leave these lands. This land has grown dangerous. The Minimals grow stronger every day now. We must leave and seek out a new land, or see if there is an answer across the waves. Perhaps the Minimals have a foreign origin, which we will need to find out and root out, and make sure we send them into a full rout. But for now it is a pleasant day. The sky shines blue for once. It is a lovely thing to see for once. However, our income is low. We have no more farmers. We need to recruit a new one if we are to increase our profit. Fortunately, the rabbit hunt is proving well today. Perhaps I shall hire one to make sure we can continue to grow. Without food, an army marches on its stomach, remember. If our army has no food, its stomach is empty, and if an army marches on its stomach, its weakness of feet. The king has grown stressful, for defending every night has resulted in him muddling his words. Perhaps it is a form of ill witchcraft, we do not know. But even then, the king seems to have grown sadistic. He taunts peasants by offering them coins, then taking them away. Perhaps the king's anger is growing too much. Perhaps he is worried that he cannot protect his people. Perhaps he needs the coin for himself. For I notice that this wall here is not in repair. This is not a good occurrence. Where are my builders? They are not repairing the walls. This could be a danger to us all. But now the sun of 17 sets, and the moon of 17 will rise. Can we make it to the day of 18, or will we fall tonight? We are overdue another blood moon, so this could be our tragic upsetting. We shall have to see what happens on the night of 17. A white moon has risen tonight. This could be a good omen, however, I do not believe so. The great guiding hand who watches over King Alexander I has learnt that no matter the night, it seems the mini-malls now attack harder and harder now. We are in a dire situation, my friends. They are attacking now on the eastern front. It is still a strategy upon which they bank, for they think this flank is the smartest attack. But it does not work, or maybe it does. They always seem to break in, but not only do they break in, they always seem to make it into the centre. This is the area we need to keep them out of, but it does not work. Our only hope is that the sun sets once more, and the sun rises. The moon must set, for the moon is the sun of the mini-malls, but we must see that it never does rise. The day of 18 has risen, but the monsters leave us now. However, they leave us with an ill-gotten loot. This is not what we want, for this is a tragedy. Every day they steal things from me, and I have to replace them out of my pocket with my own coin. And this coin is needed for other projects. First things first, we need a boat, and our learned friend continues to take money from the state. This is not an acceptable strategy, my learned friend. He rarely gives the coin back. He seems to just enjoy taking from us, but never giving back. This is what we need to deal with, my friends. If he continues to steal from us, we could find ourselves to be a broke people. The day of 18 is not a happy one, and a shortage of men means our kingdom is in decline, and it could be in line to fall like the kingdom of Daventry, that kingdom which survived for 12 days, but now we sit here on the 18th day. Could we have an 18-day reign? Would be tragic. It would merely be a footnote in history. However, maybe it will not. Maybe my YouTube watching friend will always remember the kingdom of Custard Stain and all it did to try and hold off its own death. But it looks like even that was not enough. Many archers died last night. Now we have no farmers, nor any hunters, nor any catapults. I suspect this could be our final night. The way we can make it worse, by the way, is the blood moon was to rise tonight. A blood moon is long overdue, like the dreaded hellhounds that one sees when fighting off a wave of zombies in an abandoned German Nazi factory. It is a strange bit of meta-narrative we have encountered, but it looks like we are in trouble still. I do believe this could be our last night. It is a tragic thing to see the kingdom of Custard Stain finally fall, but unfortunately, it is our fate. We have few options now, my friends. We have a well-defended western flank, of course. However, the mini-malls never choose to attack us on our strong flank. They have thrown themselves at the eastern wall, and every day they do so, they continue to weaken it. And an ominous noise fills the air. A blood moon rises tonight! This is what we did not want to see, for this could be our death. This is where legends are born, but this is also where legends will die. For it is now we shall hold out. I doubt it, though. I doubt it. We are in a dangerous game, my friends. Another blood moon rises. It means the mini-malls will attack with even more resolve. Though even when they do attack us, they always seem to have enough resolve to tear down our walls and break into our centre. We are not in a good position, my friends. I suspect this could be our fall. For as you can see, their numbers are great. And while if we had a catapult, we could possibly crack them down. However, I must address us with a frown. There is no catapult to defend us, and now they've broken in. The crown has fallen! We must retrieve it before they take it. Should the Minimals take the crown, they please their cursed blood gods. But it seems like my defences will not hold out. The blood moon sets, however, but the monsters continue their attack. I think their bloodlust has not faded, for the day of 19 has not started. Though now it has chosen to, but the monsters still press their attack. It seems that the rules have changed. They only attack now with one goal in their mind. They will take the crown, whether or not the rules apply. It looks like this is a fall of King Alexander I. As you can see, he marches towards us with his cycloptic eye. The crown has fallen. The crown is no, the crown has fallen once more. King Alexander, grab the crown. We must leave his lands. We are no longer safe. It looks like our fate is sealed. The kingdom of Custard Stain has fallen. After a 19-day reign, the King Alexander I must now unfortunately lay down his life. For he has no wife, there is no prince, there is no spouse. He finds coin, however, in a chest. Perhaps with this, he could form a new life. However, it also seems that he has lost his pursuers. Oh no, they haven't. They were just behind us all along. We have been given a sense of false security. It looks like now it is time to die. Will we face our fate? No, we shall not. They steal our coins for some reason. No, the monsters have a lust for all gold, not just our crown. As I march further west, I ponder what we will find. A sign is nearby. Perhaps if I pay it coin, it will teach us something. It has given us a scroll. I do not know what it means. Perhaps it will lead me to a new kingdom. But unfortunately, the kingdom of Custard Stain has a limited lifespan. We have run away and abandoned it, but the monsters continue to pursue me. Even if I was to go east, we would still find them. They still chase us. Unfortunately, King Alexander is but a frail king. He cannot kill, he cannot attack. The monster claws at him without mercy. It will be soon that she falls. But then again, it seems we've appeased the beast. He walks away with a coin. He claims it as his prize. Perhaps this was all he wanted. Perhaps now, if we make our way east, we could return to Daventry with our new map. Perhaps we could use it to maybe stage a run. If we could flee to the ship, and oh dear, they took more coin off us. Now we have few coin. Perhaps if we continue to flee eastward, perhaps they will not catch us. Perhaps we could make it to the ship once more, and construct it, and make our escape. Even if we do not, I shall leave this scroll somewhere to be found by the next man or woman of royal blood who has to escape a flood of Minimals. But perhaps if I leave it somewhere to be found, perhaps it will seem most profound. But should a king or a queen find it and start a new land, they will see this map, and perhaps it will give them a guiding hand. For the night of 19 has occurred. I return to the kingdom of Custard Stain, somewhat disgraced, unfortunately. My loyal archers, however, still man the towers. They seem happy that their sovereign has returned. But then again, are they truly happy? I doubt it. Even the trader does not give me money. Perhaps we could rebuild. Perhaps I shall give coin to the walls. Perhaps it will help. I doubt it though. But then again, the day of 20 has arisen. 2 decades have we lived. Should you count decades as days rather than years? I do not blame you if you do, but here we are. The day of 20. Our fall was closer than before. Even the trader does not acknowledge me. Fair trader, have you any goods? We need the money to rebuild the kingdom. If you choose not to give us money, then I must relent. Because then you will repent. And now hail falls upon our kingdom, or some sort of ash. Perhaps the mini-malls chose to make us burn. But it does not matter either way. We are not in a good situation. My friends on YouTube, please spread the word. Let them know of the legacy of Custard Stain, of King Alexander I, who tried so hard to grow a kingdom of good people, of good folk. He built a great wooden hall, he attracted learned friends, but even that will not help him in the ends. It seems he is doomed to die now, as the snow continues to fall. Without food to feed his people, there is no hope. No hope at all. Snow just falls and continues to fall, like ashes from a burning city, which is a future that is about to come to pass. There is no more hope for the kingdom of Custard Stain. The day has ended for him. Even if the bells continue to ring, it is no hope, no use. It is the end of Custard Stain. I have no more hope for my kingdom. It has no money, it has no citizens, it has nothing anymore. No defences, no walls, no towers, no archers. It seems that the kingdom of Custard Stain is now going to reach its end. The sun sets on the day of 20. Will the kingdom make it to the day of 21? There is no chance, my friends, unless my learned friend has given me a donation of money, and so has Fair Trader. This could be the undoing of my folly. I shall ride quickly to the peasant camp. I shall recruit as many as I can. I shall buy them bows. We have only a last-ditch defence to make. This is where we make our final stand, my friends. Please, come with me. I shall hire 3 of you. That is how many I can afford. I shall hire all of you, in fact. I need every last man. However, I have only enough money for 1 bow. I will have to make a militia that works for free. However, I doubt it will be easy. The moon rises on the night of 20. The trader retreats to his home, for he knows when an investment has failed, just like this kingdom which is about to yield all of its blood. It has no hope anymore. Even if this is a pretty night, there is only enough for 1 archer. There is no hope anymore for the kingdom of Custard Stain. Its walls are gone. The archers try. The monsters steal the coin, and the crown has fallen. However, I have the crown once more. However, must one run anymore? It seems that my coins are lost. My trappings are gone. Do I have nobility anymore? It seems not. The only nobility I have is the blood which runs within my veins. I tried to outrun the beasts. It seems to be working. The night of 20 has ended and the day of 21 rises. However, I believe this is the end. There is no more hope for Custard Stain, apart from continually riding. Even if esteemed gods have granted us an achievement for making it to the day of 21, I doubt we will see the day of 22, even if the monsters choose to flee into a strange portal, which makes little sense. But this hill fills me with no hope. If the monsters can leave and enter our existence at their own will, then there is no base which we can destroy. We do not know the source of their hate, the source of our fate. We do not know where they come from. Our only choice now is escape. Fair trader, have you 10 coin? If you have it, please give it to me. However, the trader chooses not to gift me any coin. He will not give me any until the day of 22. I believe this is the end for the kingdom of Custard Stain. You shall see if the kingdom ends tomorrow, or maybe today. I have no hope that we will live another day. So we shall leave it here, my friends. We shall watch the final stand of the kingdom. However, with no money, we just cannot hope to continue to thrive. With no walls, we cannot keep invaders out. It is the end of our life, unfortunately. Even the trees in the forests are dying. They know too that this land is no more. Poverty now stretches across the land, with no prosperous kingdom to keep them safe. It seems now that we just have to await our death. It is all that is left for the kingdom of Custard Stain. There is no more hope. No nothing. We shall continue to head west or east. The kingdom is weary. The king is weary. He has no idea where he goes now. He just wanders and wanders. He knows his kingdom is fallen. But hark, what is this? A chest of coin. Perhaps there is enough to finance an escape. Let us quickly ride before the night falls, for the night of 21 will now begin. Perhaps there is a way out of this after all. Quickly, my steed, we must make it to the boat. Now please gift it our coin. There is a way out of this after all. We could make our escape. We have gifted the boat many coin. However, it is not complete. I will need someone to assemble the pieces, and I need more coin to invest it in. We do not have enough coin, however. We have only poverty. It seems I have spent my money on an unwise investment. However, if nothing is ventured, nothing is gained. But what we have ventured is gifting the boat money. What did we gain? Very little, unfortunately, apart from valuable knowledge. But the boat not only asks for 10 coins to be constructed, it is in fact asking for at least 14. A very expensive escape out of this country, I ask. Or at least I believe. Perhaps the kingdom that will come after this will ensure our escape and a growing kingdom. But for now, the kingdom of Custard Stain has fallen. They leave with a crown, and without a crown, there is no king. My legitimacy is over, and the kingdom has fallen. However, it has lived to see 21 days. A long-lasting kingdom then, the kingdom of Custard Stain. However, my viewing friend, I hope you remember the mighty kingdom of Custard Stain. But maybe perhaps the kingdom which will succeed it will be one more mighty than the last. Perhaps every kingdom that comes next grows stronger than the last. Perhaps we will see an ascension of power. I do not know. For now, the great guiding hand is going to enjoy a shower. Goodbye, my friends. I see you tomorrow for tomorrow a new story with a new king or a new queen. We shall see you there. Goodbye, my friends.